So today I want to tell you something about lean management. We will focus on the following methods. The first method is 5S. It consists of the 5 elements: sort, straighten, shine, standardize, and sustain. The second method is called lean cell. The third method we will focus on is Kanban, and the fourth method we will focus on is called SMET, which improves the changeover time. The structure of the video will be the following. First we will focus on the old method, the inefficient method. Then we will apply 5S. And then we will show you the new method where we applied the lean cell, the Kanban, and also the SMET. So let's get started. So in our example we will look at a cell that is making tacos. We are focusing on vegan tacos since we want to live a strong, healthy and long life. The diet is up for discussion. However, we can see here the process is very cramped and messy. Oh, careful, a roommate who tries not to be filmed. Anyways, here we can see it's a long lead time. If we want to have cucumber instead of tomato in our taco, it takes a lot of time to change between the two ingredients. So now we're going to make a different taco with cucumber instead of tomatoes. But yeah, you can see it's a long changeover time. And if you imagine 5 cells of this type, they're constantly making tacos, and then all of the tacos get stored in the end until the customer demands them. So we pretty much have a mass production, we have big inventory, and this eventually leads to a long lead time, and in the very end that means a lot of waste, and that is what we try to prevent. So yeah, to summarize that, we have a cramped workspace, we have a lack of tidiness, we detected mass production without even knowing if there's actually a demand. We have a long changeover time, we have a long lead time, and we also have a big inventory of finished tacos. So in the next step we want to apply 5S in order to make our process more efficient. So first we sort the work area, so we clean out unnecessary items. In the second step, we straighten the area, which means that the items get stored in an orderly way and are visibly at glance. And in the third step, we make sure that the place is shining, so we clean up the area. So to summarize 5S, we saw sort, which was clearing out items; straighten was to store items in an orderly way and to make them visible at glance; shine, the third one, was to clean up the area; and there are 2 more: standardize, which means who will upkeep the area, when and how; and sustain, which means that you have schedule reviews where you make sure that the area stays that way. So let's now look at the improved work area, where we applied the lean cell, the Kanban and the SMET principles, additionally to the 5S I just showed you. As you can see, we have plates between each step that symbolize small storage areas. So the idea is that instead of having 5 cells for mass production, we only have 1 cell with 5 people. Since I'm the only one in the video, you have to imagine that one person is only putting tomatoes or cucumbers on the taco, one person is only putting chickpeas on the taco, one person is only putting rice on the taco, and so on. And each person only does his process if the storage area, in our case the plate, between his process and the next process in the process chain is empty. If the plate is empty, that means that the next process demands a new product. And that way the customer at the very end gives a signal to produce, and we actually only produce what is demanded right now. This pull system is called Kanban. The lean cell principle means that you have 1 cell per product category. So 1 cell for the taco with tomato and 1 cell for the taco with cucumber. Lean cell also focuses on minimal transport or delay and one-piece flow, which we could accomplish here. Since we have one-piece flow, we do not have batches with tomato tacos or batches with cucumber tacos, but the batch size is always 1. SMET, which stands for Single Minute Exchange of Dies, focuses on faster changeovers. So in our example, instead of walking to the fridge and cutting the cucumber during the changeover time, we would have someone else doing that for us, so that we have nearly no changeover time anymore. So let's have a look at the improvements that we made with our new process. So we have one-piece flow, and that means less inventory, which is because of the lean cell and the Kanban principles that we applied. We have a more ordered and a more tidy workspace. That's mainly because of the 5S principle we applied. And we have a shorter changeover time because of the SMET principle, which overall leads to a shorter lead time, and in the very end it leads to less waste, and that is what lean management or lean production is all about. I hope you could learn something, and thank you for watching.